Hello, Wicked Warriors. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for another action-packed episode of the Wicked Wally webcast, soon to be the best hard rock, heavy metal talk show on the planet. I am your host, Wicked Wally, and yes, every Wednesday night we are broadcast to you live on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook. And the reason we do it live is because the most important part of the show is the Wicked Warriors. Those of you watching right now, we want your questions, your comments, your feedback. There are folks in the chat right now. We want to hear what you have to say tonight, and it's going to be a killer episode tonight. This is episode number 20. Where we are joined by Killborn, an extreme metal band from Sherbrooke, Quebec, Canada, blending influences from Fear Factory, Gojira, the Black Dahlia Murder, Decapitated, and more. So if those bands are your jam, you're gonna love Killborn. Like I said, it's episode number 20, and I want to see your questions. I want to see your comments. If you happen to know the band, if you happen to be friends of the band, I wouldn't want to nice to hear some maybe some tidbits, some trivia, or something interesting about the band that you know that maybe no one else does. And like I said, it's going to be a great show tonight. I have a quick announcement to make before we get on with tonight's show. I'm excited to find out that people are already buying the merch, the Wicked Wally webcast merchandise. So I'm pretty excited for that. Oh, Jacob Eats in the chat says, "Woo, Killborn!" That's right, Killborn's fucking awesome. Anyway, so I'm gonna let everyone know here. This is an alert. So I found a way if someone does something to support this channel, in terms of donate some money or buy some merchandise, I can still show that after the fact. So we're going to do that right now. I'm excited to say... Wicked Wally. There we go. Kaylee from the Luminary Plot bought one Wicked Wally Metal Woman cropped hoodie. And she says, "Go Wally." So I interviewed the Luminary Plot last week. And thanks so much, Kaylee, for supporting the show and the channel. I'm also going to show this really quickly. Hopefully I don't... ruin the show. There we go. Boom. All right. So, just so you know, if you wanted to get some merchandise, you can go to streamlabs.com/Wicked Wally webcast. Jason might already be on it. He can post the /merch. Maybe he can post that in some of the chats for us tonight, my co-host for tonight. So she went ahead and she bought the Metal Woman cropped hoodie. This thing looks pretty cool. On the back... You can zoom in, take a look at it, and on the back they have the writing, and there's a bunch of stuff on there. So, and if you're interested in getting some of this for free in the following weeks, the coming weeks, I'm going to be having a contest on Instagram. So look up Wicked Wally webcast on Instagram, and I will be having a contest in the near future to give away some merchandise packages as well. So if you just want to get some free swag, that's another way to do it. Just follow us on Instagram and wait for that post to come up in the next couple weeks. But already folks are buying stuff, so I really appreciate that. I think I've sold maybe 5 or 6 items already, which is pretty impressive for something I haven't really been promoting all that much, except for maybe occasionally. I mentioned it maybe once or twice on the show before. Anyway, so like I said, it's going to be an awesome show tonight. Tonight, joining me remotely still because the studio is still empty, but maybe things will change in the near future. Hopefully, we have Jason. Jay, how's it going, man?
Hey, Wally, I'm good. How are you
good.
doing? I'm struggling. I'm trying to get your link out there. You caught me off guard, and I'm slacking over here tonight. So.
How to buy the merch. That's okay, man. Yeah, it's kind of nice having you here, though, because out of all my co-hosts, you're the most technically inclined. You got the dual monitors up, and you can send stuff, and you can message people on different platforms and stuff. So you're a huge asset on the show.
I can.
Do what you can. Excited for Killborn.
Yeah, dude, these guys are pretty fucking wicked. They shred. It's gonna be a heavy night, I think. It's
definitely gonna be a heavy night. And without further ado, from Killborn, we have Forrest Marsh, the lead vocalist, and Matt Comobari, the guitarist. I'll try my worst French accent possible. Gentlemen, thanks.
Wow, that francophone really butchered that shit.
Comobari.
Or sorry, the anglophone. I'm getting it wrong.
Anglophone. Yeah, so thanks guys for coming on the show. I've been a fan of your music for quite some time, for several years actually. I used to be on the radio. I mentioned that before on this show a couple times. Used to be on the radio, and you guys hit my top 10 list twice twice best of lists. So I usually pick like 20 bands for the year that I enjoyed the most. And you guys hit it twice. So
that's pretty badass.
Excited to have you guys on this show. I mentioned before we started, we talked a little bit before we started tonight, and I have a small confession to make. Thanks, Jason, for sending those links out, by the way. The merchandise links.
I'm getting there.
I have a small confession to make, though, and I didn't want to say this before the show, but I thought this was our first ever interview.
Oh, that's harsh.
You like totally forgot about all that.
So while I was doing research for tonight's episode, because what it was, I was telling on the show, I was saying like, oh man, there's this Killborn. I've always wanted to interview them because I think they're really awesome. And I totally forgot you and I, Forrest, had a phone interview a couple years back now while I was doing research for this episode that we actually talked before on the phone. It was really short though. I listened back to it. Very short interview. It was just like, we talked for a tiny bit and then we played a song, talked for a tiny bit. It wasn't like tonight. So tonight you're getting the star treatment and I think you guys deserve it. But I mean, as much of a star treatment as I can give you on my show. But
where's the red carpet animation?
I know. But anyway, so that's my confession, is that I completely forgot about our interview. I listened back to him like, oh yeah, shit, I did interview Forrest before.
It's all good, man. I think we were promoting Wolves at the time.
You were, yeah. That was a couple years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to have you on this. And like those phone interviews, they have to be short. The sound quality is not good. It's not like this. We can see you guys. We can talk. We can pull up things. It's not like tonight. So we're actually going to dig into a lot of stuff tonight because you guys can see what I'm seeing right now. And we got a lot of fun stuff we're going to talk about tonight.
All right.
I'm also happy that, Matt, you're able to join us because we weren't sure if you were able to join us as well. So Matt and Forrest are joining. And both of you guys, it's nice to have you on because out of the whole band, the two of you played together the longest. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You guys, is it true? If I got this right, you started playing together when you were in high school. Is that right? And you had a band, something the city. What was it called?
Flood the City.
Flood the City. Flood the City.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Tell me you got a track to play from that too, Wally. Come on.
Oh man, not even. No.
I actually don't. I couldn't find any music from that. No. Do you guys even have music from that? Or?
I have it somewhere. Just the tracks though.
Right. So tell us.
Like 4, I think.
Yeah, I think we did like a 4-song EP. That was about it.
It was like the first time writing songs.
Was it pretty rough?
It was totally gold, wasn't it?
Well, it wasn't horrible.
That's good. That's what I can actually say about our first interview, Forrest, is when I listen back to it, I'm like, ooh, it's still like, I was just maybe doing that for radio for about a year. It's like, it's still a little rough around the edges. I'm like, holy shit, things have gotten better. But we all have to learn, right? It all takes time. But tell us a bit about that. Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
I was just saying, it's all about learning.
Yeah. Well, Forrest and Matt, tell us a little bit about how you guys met. Was it through music? Were you friends before? How that transitioned and grew into this fucking awesome extreme metal project, Killborn? How did that happen?
We met in high school.
Secondary 3.
Yeah.
Man, that was math class, I think.
Math class. We also had music class together.
Okay.
We used to play in these there's this hallway. And it had like these tiny little rooms, these cinder block rooms where you could practice with like maybe a couple dudes with a guitar and another dude standing there. And like you could get a drum set in there if you angle it correctly. There wasn't much bass in all these rooms, but there were like 8 of them or something like that.
Why I'm so deaf now today. That was intense.
We have a question from the chat, actually. Jacob Eats says, so question, what was your first gig? Good question.
Yeah, that was way back in the day. My first gig was before Flood the Cities with Hiroshima band, and I think that was like for like an exposure battle of the bands kind of thing. But then we had our first show like at another battle of the bands in Sherbrooke.
Yeah, I think Killborn, one of Killborn's first shows,
yeah,
was that. But we had a show in Flood the Cities in Sherbrooke. with
Two singers. Yeah, Ben Bouchard was singing with us.
yeah, we had two singers at one point.
Oh, okay. Was it clean, and or two harsh vocalists, or was it clean and
Two harsh vocalists.
Oh, okay.
Angry vocals.
One doing screams and one doing growls.
Oh man.
Actually, yeah, Divinity's like that now too. They have the multiple vocalists. We were listening to them before the show started.
Jeff and Sean, yep.
Yeah, Jeff and Sean. Yeah, we had them on the show. So that was my confession. You guys didn't hang up. So thanks for not hanging up after my confession earlier. Forgot about our interview. But hopefully this will be a way better experience, and I won't forget this. I see your faces, and there's just no way I'm going to be able to forget this now. But we were talking a bit before the show. And I was curious because we're going to talk about the music you've released in previous years, and you also mentioned there's some songwriting you guys are working on right now. But as for 2020, I asked you if the pandemic kind of killed the year for you. Like, did it kind of ruin your plans for that year? And it sounded like you were planning on taking a break anyway last year.
Yeah, it just kind of conveniently worked out for us.
Super parentheses.
Yeah, it wasn't long before lockdown started that we were just going to take a little break and start writing some stuff slowly instead of rushing into things again, because we wrote 2 EPs back to back and doing shows all the time for years. So take a little break and and then COVID.
It can get exhausting. I mean, I did the radio gig for 3 years, and I put my heart and soul into it. I did put so much work into that every single week. It's just like it was a lot, and it was nice kind of having a break from it. It was I had like 6 months before I launched this show. So between when I ended the last one,
it seemed like it was longer.
Yeah, it was 6 months.
Oh wow.
But I think
I
think we're all itching to get back a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Once we can, at least get practicing again, because it's been probably a year since we practiced too. So
wow. Okay, so there'll be some cobwebs. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you want to do it just because you can't do it. And as soon as you're allowed to do it again, and be like, oh, I don't want to go do that.
No, I think we got the itch.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what I thought would be interesting is because the two of you, again, have played together the longest, but I wanted to introduce and talk about the other members of the band. So I'm going to pull this up here from your Instagram page, and we'll talk about one at a time here. I got to put your faces back in the corner. There you go. So there's Jules. So both of you, can you tell me a little bit about Jules? He's the other guitarist in the band. Tell me a little about Jules. Jules Ellison, is that how you say it? Ellison.
Yeah.
Ellison. Tell us a little bit about Jules.
Jules is amazing. Anything on guitar, like he is probably trained musically more than most of us.
Okay.
He knows exactly. Yeah, really. And pretty much anything you want on guitar, that dude can fucking just lay it out.
Oh, not just that. You can tell you anything about anything. It's really awesome.
The guy is super smart too. He's Jules is a little badass.
Yeah, man.
You say, like, is he classically trained or like music theory or what kind of?
I think music theory.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I think Matt might know a little more than I do.
I think it was some jazz techniques.
Oh wow.
And he went and did some school in music recording. He also back when we could, he used to do open mic.
Oh yeah, every week.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, so the Styx Breaker drummer. We have Jan Favreau. Jan's
pretty badass too. Jan, he's not the newest member, but he's the
second newest
member. Yeah, he's been with us a couple years now.
Yeah,
and he was with us when we wrote Genesis, and you can tell Genesis is probably our best so far.
Right.
Yeah, he definitely delivers a good driving force behind everything.
Yeah, he also plays in another band, Bastards.
Oh.
He's also a drum teacher.
Yeah,
nice.
Throwing out drum courses, and it looks like it's going pretty badass for him.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of students now, and And he's been around the
Just,
scene
like,
for
online,
years
virtually. He's
too.
doing them, or
No, we can get together in small groups, kind of.
oh, okay.
Okay.
That's still banned out here.
Oh, we have curfews, so
Oh, right.
yeah,
I heard about that shit. I'm like, holy
Yeah.
crap, curfews. I don't know if we want to... Go ahead.
Some of us are allowed out later at night now.
Yeah, you're allowed out till like
Yeah.
9:30. I
Yeah.
gotta be back in by 8. But I have a dog.
So you
We
can
can
take-
Oh, right. That's the exception.
yeah,
if you have a
that's the
dog,
loophole.
you can take the
Oh,
dog for a
okay.
walk. Yeah.
So silly.
Well, there's even, like, I know we're going on a tangent. I mean, we're going to do that a lot tonight. But there was even talks about, there's a comment from Jacob Eats. I hope things open up soon because I'd love to watch you guys live. Yes, absolutely. But
Man, I'm looking forward to that. For
There-
real, like, been too long.
there's been people criticizing the curfew you folks have in in Quebec, and they asked, is this helping? Is this actually going to help anything? And like, well, probably not. It's just going to remind people that this is serious. Like, really? Like, it's just punitive for no reason. Like,
Man, get this. They told us homeless people were not allowed out past curfew.
yeah, I heard that
That
shit.
makes
Right.
it wrong.
I don't know what to do, man.
Where are you going to go?
That doesn't
Got no
sound
place
like
to
it was
go?
thought through very well.
Oh, no,
I guess if you're a homeless person with a dog, that's your loophole. At least you should get a dog if you're homeless, then you can be homeless. And you're allowed to be
there's lots
homeless.
of dog walking going on in Quebec, I can tell you that.
Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, back to the band. Let's I digress. All right. Well, Forrest, here you are. It says here,
Okay.
resting nothing faced. Should have trimmed the beard. Actually, yeah, you lost the mustache. There's no mustache tonight. You just got the beard.
It's still there. It's just a little lighter. It's shaved more.
All right, there you go. You still look pretty badass. Matt, what can you tell us about Forrest?
Well, well, we've been friends for a pretty long time. He's like the only guy I really still talk to, I think, since high school, except for a couple of people. I don't know, man. We got a good chemistry going on for writing music.
That's
It's
awesome.
like he always it's cool. Like he'll write a riff, show me the riff. I'll bring it into my factory and spit something out. And same thing with him. We're always trying to like push each other.
Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Sweet. Jacob in the chat says, I'm personally a Wolves fan. However, we're going to listen to Wolves in a bit, actually. Wolves fan. However, I really like La Valiance. Oh, I can't believe I practiced this. I practiced this before the show.
I remember
La
this.
Violencia. There we go. La Violencia. There we go. I got it wrong that time, too. Holy shit. And Sweet Mary. That I can say.
Oh.
Yeah. Of course, like I remember when you butchered that last time. Oh, I almost had it this time. Almost.
You got
Maybe
it the last
next time I interview.
Third time's the charm.
Actually, one thing I will say, Forest Marsh. That's a pretty interesting name. It sounds like a place. Like it sounds like an actual physical location, kind of like a forest.
Like,
Very beautiful forest marsh, right? Your parents were your parents into nature, or were they very?
no, I don't think so.
Their parents were hippies.
Bunch of fucking hippies.
All right. Okay. And then the newest member of the band, Jean-Sébastien Roy.
JS.
The bass player, newest bass player. Yeah. How long has he been with the band now?
Well, technically 2 years, I guess.
If you don't count
if you count COVID.
count COVID. Sweet.
He wasn't on Genesis, but he came in right after we have had a revolving door of bass players over the years.
Yeah.
But he is newest. He plays fretless, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
I'm really hoping to integrate that into some new stuff. Like,
Yeah, most definitely.
he's definitely a really good addition. Like, great bass player, great dude, new papa.
Yeah, got two new dads in the band.
Right. And then the other new dad in the band. Here's Matt looking badass with that hair in front of the face. Very, very dark, mysterious looking. Awesome.
Somewhat mysterious, somewhat badass.
Sweet. All right, yeah, I want to show some love to the other members of the band because I can only have so many folks in here at once. You guys can't get together there either, I'm sure, right? So
Not really.
It's the same crap everywhere. Yeah, so I wanted to check out the song Wolves. Play that song for the folks, for folks watching right now. And also, when we play it, if you have anything to add, any tidbits to tell us, let us know. I have some questions about the song too. But how would you set up this song Wolves? This is easily one of your best songs. How would you set up this track?
I think it's one of our catchiest tracks.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely. Yeah, and even live, it's usually a hit, and that's what people usually know us by, even though it's not our most recent release. So that's gotta mean something,
right? Right. All right, and for Wolves, actually, we're gonna do we're gonna play two different videos. You have a Wolves live promo, so it's gonna be some shots of you guys playing live. Or I like to show anything on this show with some live performances if I possibly can, just so people get reminded of what they're like. So we're gonna show a bit of this, and then I'll just flip over to the other video where you have the rest of the song. But let's check this out. So this live promo video, we're gonna check out here right away. What was the point of what was the intention behind doing this video?
Just something else you can throw on Facebook, on YouTube, just to
fair enough.
Get more hits, man, more content.
All right.
This is the one made by Fizz, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
Nicolas Fisset. Guy does a lot of good work, good photography, good video work.
Yeah, man.
And a couple comments from Jacob, but we'll get to those in a bit. Let's play this live promo video and see some live shots you guys playing.
Ollie.
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 Who's Ollie?
He was one of our bass players for a while.
Yeah,
he did a couple tours with us.
Oh, okay, right.
And he in a couple of bass lines on.
The Odyssey. Yeah, he was on our second release.
Hey man, he's a great dude, man. Always a good time with Ollie around. Remember that time in Ontario when he's just chilling at the bar and then this guy's like, "Oh, leave me alone, get out of my face," and he's just like, "Hey, I just wanted to look at your beer, man."
Oh yeah, the dude had to get escorted out of the bar because he wanted to fight our bass player.
Just because he was looking at his beer?
Oh yeah, dude was hammered.
It was like 3 p.m. or something, you know.
Yeah, middle of the afternoon around load-in.
So there's Ollie. Who's the doctor, by the way? That was something that came up when I was looking you guys up.
Jason?
Yeah, he's
doctor.
one of our former guitar players.
No, okay.
Our second, I think, right?
Yeah, second guitar player. He's the one before Jules.
Gotcha. You guys are still in touch with the doctor?
Yeah, he's actually my cousin.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's good. So there's obviously no bad blood there. That's cool. Awesome. So yeah, let's keep watching this. So where was this?
This is at Le Grenada in Sherbrooke. It's I'm gonna assume the biggest venue.
The Grenada.
Yeah.
Grenada. There, I can say that.
It is a great place to play. We got to play there a couple times in the past couple of years.
Nice. Were you? Was it who else were you playing with that night? You remember?
That could have been, I think, maybe Feels Like Home was the headliner.
Okay.
Or it could have been with Anonymous.
Oh, nice. Excellent. I've always wondered how hard it is to play guitar while you're windmilling like that. Is that do you have to practice that or?
I'm terrible at it. But for me, yeah, I gotta practice that.
Like, is it a part of the song that's more repetitive, and that's when you do it? Is because if you wouldn't do it during a solo or something like that?
Oh man, that would look badass.
What was that? What was you saying?
I'm not doing that there.
Yeah, it's pretty.
With his slow motion stick flips.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious to me why you guys made my top, I guess 20 or top of the year for 2 years in a row. Because this is extreme metal. I mean, extreme metal. This is like extreme metal, death metal. Like this is what I love. This is exactly what I love in terms of this kind of music. So,
Nice.
yeah. So about the song Wolves, you said it's the most catchy to play. Also, I looked at some of the lyrics, and Forrest, I'm assuming you write all the lyrics for the songs?
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of the riffs too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, the last two releases,
Oh.
I've been kicking it in.
Wow.
Man of many talents.
Yeah. So you play guitar as well, then I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just not on stage. You ever whip out a guitar on stage, or you just kind of
No.
No.
Nah. I'm not as good as them. So
Oh, okay.
why should I do something that I'm not that good at?
But good at writing catchy riffs, though, right? Like that's a great skill to have.
Yeah. I like writing riffs. I love riffs. Riffs and rips.
Actually, I thought that's what you were doing earlier, is taking some rips. But it's just that's the thing you're smoking. It's just a vape or whatever.
Oh no, that was a cigarette.
Oh, it's a cigarette. Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. All right, so I did some looking up. The lyrics. It said leaves of vellum, and I don't know what that was. But vellum is prepared animal skin or membrane, typically used as a material for writing on with paint. Yeah, so that's
like the Necronomicon.
Whoa.
Yeah, so is that right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of a clinical explanation, but yeah, right.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just kind of badass. I've never heard of it, but I guess it's almost reminds me of like the Necronomicon. Do you know what I'm talking about from Evil Dead? Yeah. Where it's the pages are human skin, so I guess it'd be human vellum inked in human blood, right?
Exactly.
So makes me kind of think of that. What is that talking about? Leaves of vellum.
Well, I don't know if I can go line by line because I wrote it quite some time ago.
No worries.
But the basis of the song, it could be summed up in the chorus. The wolves prey on the weak, strings pull, the future bleak. More or less, it comes down to the strings are pulled by the elites, and we follow along, and it's more or less the story of humankind in this forever cycle of the same thing over and over again.
Gotcha. Although the cycle sure broke a little bit during COVID. Do you think everything's just going to go right back to normal then after? Or,
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Hopefully some positive and some lessons get learned from all this stupidity, right?
Yeah.
I doubt it. Nobody ever learns their lessons.
Right.
We are all human.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you guys know Jacob Eats in the chat? He seems like a pretty big fan of you guys.
Yeah, we know Jake.
Okay, yeah. He said he made a meme using this song, Wolves, and he wore a stormtrooper helmet. So I don't know. I almost want to see that. like if you have a link, Jacob, you put it in the chat if you want us to. If you have a way to link to that, and we can throw it up on the screen here, because I'm actually curious now what the heck you're talking about. Speaking of stormtroopers, both of you, it's funny. I very recently I had a Vis Mystica, a Star Wars themed power metal band on the show, and we nerded out. We talked about Star Wars, and then on tonight's episode.
Link that later.
Absolutely. I'm looking behind you guys. You both have Star Wars references behind you. So that's the original poster, I think, you got behind you, right, Forrest? From the New Hope?
Yep.
And then you have various different stormtroopers behind you. And you said that was a calendar that you
it used
dissected.
to be a calendar, and I couldn't get myself to throw it out, so made some good use out of it.
And what's that head there behind you, by the way, while we're looking at what's behind you guys? The scary alien-looking head.
That one?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh man, I found that at a Loblaws around Halloween or something.
okay, that's all it is. Okay, all right.
It's such a random find. I couldn't leave the store without it. It's like the eyes turn on too and change colors.
Okay, you saw. You're like, I need this. Actually, I need one of those too. I should get some of that for my studio here. I should get some of those heads with glowing eyes. I think that'll look pretty sweet.
Yeah, man.
So back
them
to
authentic, make them real.
Right.
Remember, leaves of vellum.
Leaves of vellum. There you go. Which is a new word I've learned.
You can borrow this guy.
Nice.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
That's badass.
Is that a candle in there, or is it a light?
Yeah, it's a candle.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Scented?
Fire hazard.
No, electric.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Little LED
Nice.
one. It's not even real fire. But it flickers. It flickers like a candle.
Well, fair enough.
Oh no, you just gotta change the batteries.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, I think that you get a 20 pack for $5 of those. You probably just throw it out, don't change the battery.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
all right, sweet. Anything else you want to tell us about Wolves? We can listen to a little bit more of it, but...
Oh man.
Yeah. I think it's one of the first songs that I actually contributed to the band on guitar, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
man, I
that's
think
pretty
so.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking huge.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Jay? What are you saying?
You need a meme of your metal face right there. That's the meme.
We were talking about stink face before the show, so I'm like, I gotta show my best stink. That deserved my best stink face, by the way.
Yeah.
That fucking breakdown there. Holy shit! That's a good. Yeah, it's actually funny. I have so many photos of me that I like making funny faces. So most of my photos of me are me making funny faces. That's what I like to do. But yeah, so fucking kick-ass song, Wolves. Obviously, whoever's watching, if you have not heard of this band, so there's a bunch of you watching right now. So any questions, comments, please add them into the chat, because we will read them. We will talk about them on the show. Go check out this, not only this song, but the rest of their albums as well. But we're gonna play some more of your music. But before we do that,
help with that too.
Oh, there we go. Jason can help with that. Before we do, I actually thought it would be fun, because you kind of had a more of a quiet year, and this is sort of a look back on the things you gentlemen have done in previous years. I could pull up a couple other segments I have on this show and get your guys' take, so you can kind of be like my experts for tonight on some interesting things. So I want to talk about something really fun, really interesting, not maybe more interesting than anything, that I saw in the news. So in the past, I've been pulling up news articles, and they've been kind of like these negative things and talking about politics, and I've decided I'm going to try to avoid that as much as I can in terms of pulling up news articles. But if I find something fun and interesting, that's the stuff I want to talk about on the show. So it's time for some news. All right, yes, time for some news for tonight. Our news article that we're going to talk about is brought to you by Metal Injection. They have a article where they say where it's talking about this AI generates fake metal bands, album titles, and artwork. yeah, I thought this would be kind of interesting. So I say, well, let's look at the article. Let's go through these, and let's see what's our take on these. Do these sound like real bands? Could this be badass? Is the AI kind of fucking up? So the album covers and the band name and the name of the album is all AI generated. So I thought it'd be fun to take a look at these. All right, so pull this up on here. Oh, auto-renew at AMA. Okay, so AI generates fake metal bands, album titles, and artwork. Yes. All right, so the first one we have here is the album artwork. You can see it here. I got a gravestone, a very illegible name of the band. Logo, yeah. Y'all heard of Cosmic Horse of Nightmares?
Negative.
Cosmic Horse of Nightmares. What about the first demo from Abyss Lurker? Actually, that does sound like
is a good name.
Yeah, that sounds like a good band name, actually, Abyss Lurker. Or the live album from Flash Famine. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this band is... Okay, oh, no, sorry, that's not that band. That's not that band. That's just the article. So let's look at these one at a time. Okay, so this band is called Boneyard Redemption, and their album Skeletal Nightgrave.
I can see that being legit.
Yeah, that totally sounds legit.
Sounds pretty real.
Some lo-fi black metal or something.
Yeah, and they even got the illegible writing, It's all in it.
All right, let's take a look at the next one here.
I can see that being a doom band as well as a black metal band.
Definitely.
There you go.
Definitely. Yeah, doom metal. I could see that too. Okay, this band isn't real. Summoning Cthulhu. That's a great name.
It's a little overused.
Is it? Oh, Cthulhu's all over the place?
Yeah. That's a little bit of a cop-out, I think.
Okay. Seal the Darkness. Yeah, that's pretty... it looks like
black metal.
Looks like Cthulhu, though.
Yeah,
it's like your
cool.
first black metal band name.
Yeah, exactly.
Your first black metal band name.
That's so true.
Nice. Let's see. I'm watching the chat here. Okay. This is what I got for the meme. So there's
we got the Stormtrooper Wolves meme coming.
We do? Okay, we'll take a look at that after we look at a few more of these. Oh, there we go. Nuclear battle tanks, dead fucking Nazis.
Nazis. I don't even care if that's not real. I would still buy it.
I need it to be real.
Nuclear battle tanks, dead fucking Nazis. That's definitely sounds like a thrash band. Good one.
It does.
Okay, Abyss Lurker, the Eye. Oh yeah.
See, that is badass. Yep. It looks pretty cool. It looks legit.
Cosmic Horse of Nightmares. Ooh.
The artwork is actually cool.
That's actually pretty freaking sweet.
Badass.
AI generated. Wow, that's actually freaking awesome. Flash Famine, Barren Desolation.
I think that's pretty neat.
Well, the cover matches the name.
Yeah,
it does.
That could be a doom band.
Yeah.
Doom
Absolvator? Am I saying that right? The Skulls, Power Metal. There you go.
Absolvator. But I can see that name being a legit band, though.
Yeah.
They're twisting off of Annihilator.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like Annihilator. Blood Red Castle, Prep Your Drummer. the hell out of some death grind metal for the tri-part funeral following the death of your last metal hero's drummer with many types of harmonies. What is this? Is this just?
I think that's the name of a song.
Oh my god, that's the name of the song.
Well, because it's .mp3.
MP3. Yeah. Sorry, I keep clicking on it. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, the artwork looks badass though. That looks pretty badass for a cover. Can't tell what it is.
Gore grind band.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah. Blood Red Castle. There you go. With reggae, not with reggae influences.
I'm so fucking clueless.
Like quick reggae break.
All right, so I thought that'd be a fun diversion, talking about some of that. So the link in the chat is there, Jay? For the meme or no?
No, I haven't seen the meme link yet. No. Jacob's slacking off here. He's got to get moving. Come on,
Jake. What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I got from the meme. That's great. Dead fucking Nazi. All right, Jacob liked that one as well. All right, so that was our pretty important news tonight to share.
Yeah, it's good headlines. Good headlines.
Yeah.
Better than what we've been
It's
seeing.
too bad that they just stole nuclear battle tanks from the entire world. Now no one else can use it.
Right,
Yes.
nuclear battle tanks.
We'll have to live with nuclear assault forever.
All right. One of your more recent videos, I guess, well, as recent as not that recent, but one of your more recent videos is a playthrough of Genesis. And I'd like to check that out. Huh? Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
Oh, that one, the one of Genesis in the studio at DJ Papa Lacroix's home studio.
DJ Papa Lacroix? Is that who is that?
It's House of Game.
Yeah, Max.
House of Gain Studios. That's where you recorded both your albums, right?
All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Max is amazing to work with.
Yeah.
Super pro. Good times all the time.
Yeah.
Just out of his house, eh? Is that what?
Essentially in his basement.
Yeah, man. Living the dream.
It seems to be the thing nowadays, all right? I mean, lots of people have their own home studios now, and
Yeah, why
see
not?
so many bands just recording like totally indie style stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
Absolutely. It makes it so much more accessible.
Yep.
All right, let's check out some of this playthrough, and if you think of anything, go ahead and mention it, and I'll pause. Let's do this.
All right.
Do it, Kemper.
Genesis.
Still
Play.
pay me too.
Oh, that is quiet. Hold on. There you go.
Turn that shit off.
Okay, who wrote that riff right there? That what we're just hearing there.
Oh, that's all Matthew.
Oh, dude, it gets me every
You
time.
just made a friend.
Gets me every time in that song. That's that part. I just. Can you explain what you're doing there? Like, is it a different time signature as well? Is that, or is it still the same time signature?
I think we slowed it down a little bit there, just
Right.
a tad.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just some good old triplets.
Lots of triplets.
Yeah.
What I like is there's a bit of a progressive side to your music. There's a little bit of a prog element because there's a lot of changes, tempo changes, there's all that kind of stuff, but it's not too much.
Yeah.
Like, some prog metal bands, especially the ones that are heavier, you can never headbang to them because it's always changing. It's like, oh shit, no, that's not right. Wait, that's not right. You think you got it, and then like, fuck, nope, that's not right. Oh, hold on.
Or it's polyrhythmic, and you don't know which beat you're supposed to be banging to.
So, is it a conscious effort to not make your music overly complicated, like add those elements, those complex elements, but try to make it something people can headbang to? Is that intentional?
Yes and no.
To make things simpler.
Yeah, I always like keep it simple, stupid sometimes, The catchiest riffs are usually the most simple things ever.
Right.
And you know what?
Right.
Somebody else is going to think of it because it's simple.
Yeah. But I love the shred.
Yeah.
So there's some albums on the back there. Is that at the studio? This is, I guess he's recorded a number of albums, and they're all displayed there on the back there.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Maxime Lacroix. He's also lead guitarist of Blind Witness, right? You said that's a Granbury, Quebec band. They're pretty well known. They're actually pretty well known, well known band. Checking them out after this very different vibe than you guys, but also worth checking out.
Their drummer now plays for Suffocation.
Oh wow!
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That dude's a beast, though. So,
right. That's fucking impressive.
that was perfect.
What?
He's just making noises.
Doing what I do.
Oh, okay. I paused. Yeah, Jacob's not gonna be able to find that meme. That's okay, buddy. We'll let you off the hook. But you said you're not very technically inclined to be able to find it. Are you technically inclined enough to subscribe to our YouTube channel? Because that's where you're watching the show. So if anyone's watching on YouTube, please give us a subscribe there. We're trying to get enough subscribers on the YouTube channel. So do it. Hit the subscribe button. Do it. And the bell, too, so you don't miss any future episodes. Because we have a lot of kick-ass bands on this show.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like. Smack it. Smack it like you're like a
Don't
redheaded stepchild.
Subscribe.
Like the man.
No, dude, you can't say that anymore. Don't say that.
That's right.
Redheaded stepchilds have just as many rights as other stepchilds.
None. No.
As a stepchild, I resent that remark.
I'm sorry, Jay.
When we're allowed to get in person again, and I'm in that studio, you and me, we're fighting.
Hang out?
Yeah, Jay's a little bigger than me, so that should be fun. That should be a fun stream.
Yeah, but bigger on the waist, like the wrong kind of bigger.
All right. Actually, I have a question for you. So we can check. Is there anything else we want to check out in this video? I just want to see if there's anything else we're missing in terms of the playthrough.
The badass song.
The badass song. Okay, fuck it. Let's watch a little more of it.
I'd give you a little info on it if you want.
Yeah, please.
As for lyrical content, it's essentially the Abenaki story of creation, which is a local First Nations tribe from around our area. But It's kind of mixed horror story instead of creating something beautiful or what was supposed to be beautiful, it was us.
Oh,
Yes,
us as in human beings, you mean, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. We were supposed to be beautiful, but then what happened?
You guys come along.
Humanity came along. Yeah, it's like sometimes I'm like amazed by humanity, and sometimes it's like we're like a fungus that's just growing on the world and consuming everything. So it's like, which are we?
Exactly.
Like we can create such beautiful things, and you know, we didn't create music. I think we discovered it. Human beings. That's my theory. Music is something, because you play music for like an animal and they love it, right? For a parrot or an animal or bird or, you know,
Or cows.
or whoever, yeah, and they love music. So I don't think human beings created music. I think we discovered it. Is that,
Well,
what do you guys think?
things that are rhythmic exist in nature too, right?
That's true too. That's true too. Right.
Well, I mean, sometimes you could even hear like songs in the wind, you know, like you know, sometimes like yeah,
dude.
What do you
can get some meds for that problem?
whatever you're on, Matt, I want some.
sure. Original stash 220.
Yeah. Although actually, when I was still dating my fiance, at her place, I kept thinking she was playing music. It was her washing machine. Because it was on the same floor, and I'm like, what is that music you're always playing? He's like,
great beat. I love it.
it's my washing machine. So all right, so let's play a little more of the Kick-Ass song, and then I have a question for you, Forrest. So
All right.
yeah. Oh, thumbs up in the chat from Diane. Thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in.
And a heart.
Oh, what was that, Jay?
And a heart.
And a heart.
Somebody loves us.
A smile and a thumbs up and a heart. Thank you so much.
Aw.
Jacob's still trying to paste the meme. It's okay, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, dude. Jason's just
channel. Maybe I can go get it.
Jason's just giving you a hard time. He likes to do that. Okay.
No, I would never do that.
Oh, wow. Woo! Wow. Fucking amazing. All right.
Hey, this was the first song we wrote with Yan too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yan came in. I think it was our first jam session, and we started jamming out the intro riff there.
Yeah, that's true.
I was curious about that because like the drums in this are incredible. Like, so that's Yan's influence. He actually wrote a lot of those. Wow. Okay, that's fantastic.
There's also like a big clean almost intro to the song on the album as well.
Oh yeah, we did that the same day too. That's true.
Okay. Hold on, maybe I can pull that up. Hold on. We have the technology here.
Oh.
Not kill switch engage, Killborn. Okay, all right.
What have you been Googling over there lately?
Okay, so Genesis. All right, let's listen to the beginning of that.
Change.
Oh wait, is that? Oh, it's on Spotify. So on the album. So we're not going to hear it on Spotify then, right?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Okay.
It's not titled Genesis. It's
An
got
introduction. To,
an introduction too. Okay, let's check it out.
yeah.
And then it flows into Genesis.
Oh. Ooh, some mood music. Jason, light that candle.
Yes, light that candle.
And wave it around.
Light it. Take off your socks.
Nice. I'm going to assume, Matt, this is your influence based on some other videos and stuff I've watched of you playing. Yeah, you have this is your softer side.
Yeah.
How often does your softer side come out?
Quite often, but when I'm alone.
Oh, wait.
Oh, right.
Wait.
Tell us more.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Oh no! It's like I just kind of get really high and put on the delay and.
There you go. That's the songwriting process right there.
Channel your inner Pink Floyd, right?
Yeah, exactly, man.
It fucking works.
Channeled it with a little.
I'm assuming it's good for writing, but not for performing, right? Yeah.
Not too much before performing.
Right.
Because right.
Key is moderation.
Gotcha. Everything in moderation, even moderation. Okay, let's listen to some more.
Otherwise you'll embarrass yourself terribly.
Oh. I can totally see it now. You writing this while you're high. I can totally see it. It's nice though. It's really nice.
And some, a bit of toppings.
Yeah. It doesn't even sound like the same band, actually. This track, the way it opens up, right? Just compared to like the other stuff on your album.
There's actually two Queen intros on this album.
Oh, from Ashes to Flames, is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. It must give the audience just a kind of a break too when you bust into something like this. Or would you like start off a set? You start off with that, then get everyone kind of riled up and pumped up. Yeah. Yeah. Usually you're probably hearing the woos at this point in time, right? People are starting to scream, get a little bit rowdy. They know the heavy music's coming.
Sometimes they're like, "What is going on?"
What did I pay my money to see this shit for?
Yeah, I wanted some metal. What is this? What's going on? And then,
bunch of fucking pussies.
And then from Ashes to Flames as well. Yeah, with the acoustic guitar.
Yeah. This one's with Jules.
Yeah, this is all Jules.
Oh, this is Jules. Okay.
Jules throw down with some good shredding, man. Like holy
Total
smoke.
80s cheese on this one, man.
80s cheese.
You want some
There's
fromage with
nothing
your
wrong with 80s cheese.
Huh?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, can he play where he like taps the guitar and is he like one of those classical guitar players? Yeah.
Man, he's quite diverse.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear that influence in the song for sure. Like it sounds like someone who it's one guitar, but it sounds like it's like 5 different instruments at the same time. He sounds like someone who could definitely do that. Yeah, that's sweet. The tapping. Do you perform this song live?
No.
No, never. Hey? Maybe one day.
Maybe if we had the time.
Right, it'd have to be a long enough. It'd have to be a long set.
A lot of the times it comes down to time constraints, and I'd rather have a song in there opposed to just an intro.
Okay, we finally have this Stormtrooper meme from.
Yes.
So hold on, I'm going to pull this up. So thank you very much, Jacob. We're going to check this out here finally.
This is kind of badass. I was watching it. Maybe
oh yeah.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay. Thanks for that, Jacob. It's just titled "Don't fuck with me." ... That's it. It's just don't fuck with me.
Simple and straight to the point. What more do you need?
Yeah. Although to be fair, stormtroopers can't aim very well, so I don't know how afraid I would be. Isn't that the thing? That they can't aim, they can't shoot worth a damn. I know a little bit.
Except in The Mandalorian, and then they always hit him right in the armor.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Where it doesn't do anything.
Well, if you want to go super nerdy, like there's a reason.
Oh,
like an in-canon reason why stormtroopers can't aim very well?
Well, no, they're supposed to be able to, because if you look at a lot of the recent stuff, like if you look at Solo, if you look at The Mandalorian, and you look at Rogue One, they can hit shit.
They even play Republic Commando, man.
Or Clone Wars series.
Right.
Well, those are actually clone troopers, I should say.
That's why
I should say rebels.
They're not clones.
And if you see in Solo, at the beginning when he's part of the Imperial Army and he's fighting on some planet, it's not stormtroopers fighting. It's the low-ranking random infantry that they want to die.
Okay.
The stormtroopers are actually supposed to be more elite, essentially.
Okay, I haven't watched Solo. I'll be honest with you. I've watched all the other movies, but I've never watched Solo.
Solo got bad. It's not as bad as people said.
Yeah,
really?
Solo's awesome.
Really? I kept hearing it was terrible, so that's why I never bothered to watch it. Maybe I'll have to.
How the hell with people?
I got Disney Plus. I should throw it on there. To hell with people. All right. So, a question for you, Forrest. What is Super Metal World?
Oh, the podcast.
Oh, I don't know, but I want to go.
No, there's a podcast and a website. They did their podcast a couple times, and I also wrote a couple articles for their website as well. They do reviews and interviews and YouTube shows and a whole bunch of stuff. Right.
So here, I'll pull this up here. Flip this around. There we go. So author Forrest March, you have six articles up on here. Pretty interesting stuff. There's a couple I want to actually check out. Go ahead, Matt.
I was just saying it's some pretty good writing too. I enjoy the way he words things.
Yeah,
I should totally write an article about nuclear battle tank
and why it should exist.
This band must exist. Our music, my journey. So the very first article is actually talking about your own journey. I found it interesting because you talk about the different albums that inspired you, that basically influenced you the most. I wanted to, instead of just reading the article out loud, maybe it's easier to hear it in your own words. Cannibal Corpse. So how was Cannibal Corpse a huge influence on your music?
That would actually come from the Doctor. And
okay.
Used to go over to his place on weekends. This is young teenager. I don't know. I was 13, 14, and smoke a lot of weed. And
your cousin, the doctor. Is that why he was the doc? Is that why he's the doctor?
Yeah, because he's always got our medication.
Okay. Yeah. I thought so.
Good message. Remember that BC Kush that he had?
Ooh.
Yeah, it was so stinky. But he was a big influence on me, especially when I was a teenager. He showed me a lot of albums that I had never heard of, and Gallery of Suicide was one of them.
Right.
And I think there's a instrumental on the album From Skin to Liquid that is just like pure classic Cannibal Corpse grooviness. It's a great fucking track.
Right.
I will never forget that track.
Sweet, man.
Learning that a little bit of that track. As soon as it got hard, I kind of gave up, though.
Oh, that's what she
When
said.
the going gets tough, Matt fucks off.
There's an innuendo there somewhere, but anyway, funny comment from Jacob in the chat saying, after wearing that helmet, I completely understand why they can't aim, the stormtroopers. Yeah, that's fair enough. Can't
see shit.
Can't see shit in there. Yeah. Weed Demon. Do I even have to ask? No.
Yeah.
You know what you got to do when you listen to Weed Demon.
I actually, I've never listened to Weed Demon. That's actually
drink beer.
Well, to be honest,
to drink beer.
Possibly. It was actually just one of the first kind of doomy stoner bands that I got into that really introduced me into that genre. And now, like, the past 6 months, it's all I've really been listening to is doom and stoner and sludge. So
it kind of fits right now.
It kind of fits, yeah.
What else you got to do?
Yeah. But they are loud and grungy and fuzzy and heavy and badass.
I'll have to tell Vito, my co-host Vito is big into the stoner rock and metal. So Weed Demon.
That one's new to me. I'll have to check that out.
I still remember you showed me that. Like
Weed Demon.
We were in the studio, I think.
Like, and then it fucked up. Like the track fucked up, but it like fits super well.
Super well, yeah. We didn't
like,
notice.
You know the music's good when, right? Like it fucks up, but it still flows super great.
Okay, so
like a 6-minute song turned into an 11-minute song.
Wow. Yeah, I'll have to check this out.
We didn't notice. I don't know why though, but we didn't notice.
their bio on I'm looking on I'm looking at their bio here. It says, have you ever wondered what would happen if you spilled bong water on your Ouija board? That's what they.
I haven't, but now that I've read that, I am wondering.
So they have a following. They have about like 800 monthly listeners, around 1,000 followers. So they're not like a massive band, but they're established. So I'll have to check them out. Weed Demon. Hold on, I'm gonna follow them right now so I can check them out at a later time. Weed Demon, definitely gonna check that out. I like some stoner rock, stoner metal, all that kind of stuff as well. In Flames, well, yeah. Yeah. I love In Flames. I fucking love Flames.
Who are those guys? Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. Yeah.
I got that album from Travis Schwanier, who comes to all of our shows in Sherbrooke. Like we went to school with him. He's a longtime fan. He's good, great shit. I got that album from him in high school, and Mellow Death has been with me ever since.
Next to this interview with you guys, my favorite interview is definitely Anders from In Flames. I really enjoyed interviewing him. That was a big moment for me, getting to talk to someone I've admired for so long.
Nice. For real. That's badass.
Yeah, he's wonderful. He's kind of more introverted than I would have assumed as he's a front man, but he's actually kind of a little more shy, introverted. But then we really got into the weeds with some things. It was really, really great conversation with him. Oh, so much good memories. Satyricon, yeah.
That's not my first black metal album by any means, but that was probably the catchiest black metal.
Right.
And just at the time, that album really struck a chord with me. Yeah, King was the single off that album. I still remember the music video, and I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, man.
I think we all used to watch it in high school, like at least once or twice a day.
And that's for me too. Like black metal, it has to be catchy for me to like the black metal.
I like lots of black metal.
No, that's sweet. Yeah. There's a Calgary band called Fjellthingor. I'd recommend checking them out if you like black metal. So
nice, shoot me the link.
Yeah, absolutely. Fjellthingor.
Oh, the compilation that changed
Headbangers Ball Volume 2. Awesome.
Yeah, when you're a kid and you know like a handful of metal bands and you're getting into them.
Yeah.
And I mean, like internet was still kind of in its infancy, and I didn't really know where to find bands on the internet. So I was always checking out like who's on Ozfest this year. It was always like
exactly
me trying to find out new bands, and then I bought that album, and everything changed.
Me, it was a buddy in college with some mixed CDs. Actually, I liked metal before that, but in terms of getting into more heavier, darker stuff, lesser known bands, it wasn't until a good friend of mine, and we're still buddies. Actually, we're still friends to this day.
It was like the same for me. I had a buddy to burn mix CDs for me all the time.
Oh, fuck, there's a ton of good stuff on that album.
What was his name?
Oh yeah, man, double disc.
Oh.
I mean, and it's got all the classics. Like Slipknot, Korn, Killswitch, Megadeth, Treyu, Drowning Pool, Perfect Circle, Shadows Fall, Machine Head. Yeah, okay.
Oh wow.
That was like an 03.
Oh, but Avenged Sevenfold's on it. All right, I'm not interested.
It's good. It's good you weren't on that Screams of Sirens show because they're Avenged Sevenfold's fans.
Yeah, I know. I was in the chat though, wasn't I?
Yeah.
That's I watched. Yeah.
Yeah. Headbangers Ball. So that's awesome. Lamb of God. Yeah, of course. Bro. Of course.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a crazy album. There's so many.
When I started singing, it was Randy Blythe.
Gotcha.
That was most definitely my main influence. And that album too was just when that came out. Oh boy.
I can hear it. I can hear the influence when you sing, so or when you growl, I guess, but your vocals. Opeth, that was actually one of the bands I'd never heard of before. Like that was on one of those mixed CDs for my buddy. Was Opeth, and the first time I heard them, I didn't like them. I'm like, what is this? This is weird, bizarre. The very first time, and then he's like, "Are you serious? That's easily the best band, like one of the best bands ever. Try it, listen to it again, like you know, just give it another shot." And sure enough, I forced myself to listen to it like 10 times, and I just ended up just like falling in love with them. So, yeah.
Man, I think the first song I heard was actually Grand Conjuration off like Metal Headbangers Ball Journey.
Oh, okay.
No, not Journey, but that compilation. And it's nothing like the rest of their music because it's a radio edit too. So it's just like a heavy song.
Right.
So once I finally bought that album, I was like, oh my fucking God, you know? Progressive death metal. Oh my God.
Right. But they won't play heavy anymore live. Oh, what do you got there, Jay?
Oh, I'm drinking. This is a Red Racer. No, sorry. This is the unnamed brewery that is not coming on your show.
New Level will be on a future show. New Level Brewing here in Calgary, a metal themed brewing company. They're killing it. They're a huge supporter of the local metal scene, and they actually do an awesome job. They'll be in a future show. Black Crown Initiate song.
Man,
that EP, that song.
If you want to sum up progressive death metal in 4 songs, it's that. It is a fucking masterpiece. I can't express how much. If you haven't heard that,
I haven't. No.
To take the time and listen to the whole thing in one shot because it is fucking amazing.
Yeah, man.
But they're huge too. They're a big band.
Yeah. We actually got to play with them once in Sherbrooke.
Whoa! Wow.
Yeah. And actually, it wasn't even a good show either. It was like it was like a Wednesday night, and there was like, I don't know, maybe like 20 people there. But we got to play with Black Crown.
That's why it was a good show.
Yeah, no shit. Who cares about everything else?
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh man, like that drummer, man, like he's super fucking. He hits hard, super tight. It's great.
Oh yeah.
What album was that? What was the EP called?
Song of the Crippled Bull.
Song of the Crippled Bull. Yeah.
Is it just me, or is that not on Spotify?
It is on. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. I just bookmarked it already while we're talking.
Yeah.
Just so I can listen to it later.
I'm doing while we're talking here too.
So, this is actually Slip. Okay, we got Slipknot. Yeah. I don't think you have to say too much more about Slipknot. They're awesome, but
I love big they are and how they change. I still love that band.
I love them too. They're one of the few bands my brother and I can agree on in terms of bands that we like. So
like you can hear their anger in their tone.
Yeah,
Like, I love that about
on that
that.
self-titled in Iowa, that is like pure rage encapsulated into music.
Yeah.
They won't even be able to sound like that. Nobody
Yeah.
will, because it was so unique to them in that one period of time.
Oh, my buddy
Oh,
Nathan's
there's such a-
watching.
there's-
Sorry, my
there's
buddy
such a
Nathan's
wall of
watching.
Sound that comes at you.
Yeah. And to see them, the live performance is incredible too. Slipknot, seeing them live,
Yeah,
they
it's
put
a
on an
show.
amazing live show, incredible live show.
It is, yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I describe it. It's a show. Like
Right.
they're going all out all
Right.
the time.
Yep.
But we're talking about Opeth, and I said to Nathan, who got me into it, he's watching now. He actually tuned in, so he's
Hell
hey,
yeah.
hey, buddy.
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah, if it wasn't for
Good work,
him,
Nathan.
there probably wouldn't be a Wicked Wally because he got me into some really heavy stuff. So it's thanks to
so
him.
when is Nathan coming on the Wicked Wally show?
He's too shy. He's way too shy. He's not someone who wants to be on camera or have people
dude.
watch him live.
Dude, that was me. Like, I almost didn't come on tonight because I was like,
But you got Forrest here. He can do lots of talking for you too, and
yeah,
right.
It'll
And
be okay.
yeah.
and like we're here to have fun tonight. This is not. I mean, I might ask you a question that puts you kind of on the spot, like what's super metal world, but usually they're softballs. Nothing that's like. I'm not here to make you nervous. I want you to have fun, and even forget you're on a live show. So hopefully, for a couple moments, you forgot.
This works.
Oh, Jacob's watching the show with his mom, dad, and sister on the TV. Holy, thank you!
The whole family
family.
Wow.
And Devil and I is Jacob's favorite Slipknot song.
Ah, it's great. It's a great song. It's a great song. Awesome.
Bruh. Gorgeous.
Nathan said if he got drunk enough, he'd come on the show.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. I would absolutely love to have him on because I love heavy metal music and I love all the different subgenres. I'm sort of like what do they call it? ADHD when it comes to metal. I just like this and this and this is new and that's new. So I'm kind of like a buzzing all over the place. But he knows so much. He would be a great person to have on a future show. So Nathan, I'll have to buy you some beer. I'd love to have you on the show because he'd be able to, like everything we're going through right now, he'd be able to tell you trivia and things about every single one of these bands in detail. So like he's pretty, he's a metal nerd through and through. Gojira, yeah.
Gojira?
Who?
Bruh.
Who are those guys?
Who is that? Who? There's been a lot of.
Isn't that like Godzilla or something?
Yeah.
What?
That's actually what I thought when I first heard the band name. But
Well, you wouldn't be wrong.
that's true. That's true because that's what you say.
No, yeah,
that's what you say
it is.
Gojira in Japan. But
So
there's been talking about Gojira. There's been a lot of people like giving the thumbs down on their like most recent single. Like they've been saying, "Oh, this isn't
I was
very
just gonna say, so
good."
what's the verdict on the new single? Do we have an opinion note?
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm with
man.
you guys.
Super
I think it's
tasty.
fucking awesome.
I agree
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I
the
agree
video
too.
for it. I love the video for it too. It's so cool.
It's, the most recent one, what was it, a couple weeks now?
Yeah, Born for One Thing was the new one, and then they had Another
Yeah.
World that came out a couple months
To
ago.
me, it encapsulates old Gojira, new Gojira,
Sure.
mixed together.
Yeah,
That's how I
100%.
felt. And I was like, I'm
100%.
down.
Yeah, it was almost like Come Clarity for In Flames was kind of that album for them, where they took the old sound and their newer sound and kind of meshed it together. So that's got to be that's my favorite In Flames album is Come Clarity. So
Nice.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to the new album when it hits because we only got a couple singles yet. So
right.
Yeah, Another World was really good too. That music video was
Okay. So I'm told in the chat is Jacob again, but he's writing some good stuff, so I can't help but say it. So he says, "My mom says you look like Ricky Rocket from Poison." Okay, I gotta look this up. Who?
he was the bass player for Poison, and don't ask me why I know that.
More you know.
yeah.
Okay, so let's see, Ricky.
But I haven't seen a recent picture of him, so I
He's a drummer, actually. What it says.
oh, you're right. Sorry, you're right.
Ricky
He's the-
Rocket.
Okay. Oh, okay. I guess this guy here.
Well, that's a new one. I've never heard that. I've never been called Ricky Rocket before.
Who is he? Who are they saying? Is it you or me? Maybe you. I I don't know who looks...
me. I mean, I'm Jason. He said Jason. I hope this is more of a compliment. So,
oh, it says Jason. I missed that. I missed that.
What I actually hear him saying is that his mom has a crush on me.
Ah, nice. Nice. You have a fan. You have a fan.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's because I got my hair down. I should put the mohawk up today.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You don't have the mohawk today.
From J.
No, because I had work conference calls today, so it was down.
Okay, and quickly, I want to...
Sides are growing in, so...
There we go. There we go.
How's that? Looking better? Looking less poisonous?
Ow.
Quickly, I think we're just going to rattle these off here, but 10 bands from Quebec you should know. Is this still... You wrote this article January 9th, 2019, so this is probably still fairly recent. Beyond Creation, oh yeah, I love Beyond Creation. Listen to their music
go wrong with them.
all the time. Technical death metal, progressive technical death metal. Depths of Hatred, I've heard of them. A song doesn't come to mind off the top of my head.
Definitely check them out. Their most recent album too. I think Shape the Above is another band that'll come up on the list. Mm-hmm. The singer from Shape the Above is now actually singing for Depths of Hatred.
Awesome. Actually, here, I'm going to throw this, I guess since it's just in the Twitch chat, but I'm going to throw this in here for folks if they want to check out some amazing bands from Quebec area. Throw it in the Twitch chat. First Fragment.
Oh, yeah, more tech death.
More tech death. Yeah, I like some tech death. So, First Fragment, Obliterate. That's a great.
They're not together anymore, sadly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're pretty tasty.
Sufferize? Sufferize?
Yeah.
I like that name.
From Bose.
Yeah.
They're heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
You've played with them before, haven't you?
Yeah, pretty much all these. Well, we didn't play with First Fragment, but pretty much all these bands we played with.
Yeah, I recognize this from one of your posters. So yeah, cool. Black Earth. Bukkake. Oh yes. Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on. That didn't come out right. That didn't come out right. Hold on. Sorry, I hit my microphone. That's not what I mean. Because I know the band. I know the band. It was Benighted. So it was a Tuesday night. Yeah. I had no one else to go with, but I'm like, fuck, Benighted from France. I love that band. I love Benighted. It's one of my favorite bands. So I'm like, I have to go. I don't care. I was like on call for work. It was just like the worst time ever to go. I'm like, I'm going. I don't give a shit. I'm going. And even I got to meet the band and talk with them, and Bukkake played. They opened for Benighted, and their live performance is out of this freaking world, man. I wish I had those videos. I should have looked at this ahead of time because I wish I had those videos right now to show everyone here.
They got tons on their YouTube.
Like which one did they do? Did they the pregnant woman?
Yes. I'm sure some
aborted the nun.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check this out.
Yeah. No, their music's great too, but
dude,
the Donkey Kong, they did that too. Yes. So let me explain it for people who are watching, just so they understand what we're talking about, because we know it, but they're not going to be able to visualize it. But yeah, so I'm sure it's one of the guys, probably girlfriends or something like that, or wife, who knows. She came up on stage, and they cut this belly open. Because she has a pregnant belly, they cut it open. They pull this baby out, and they this fake baby, and they're shaking it around, and it's kind of like Gore. Think of like how Gore has a theatrical kind of thing.
These dudes look sick,
except very gory.
Very gory though, very gory. Yeah, this is grindcore band, deathcore grindcore band. I think would be.
Well, their last album, which I think was their best, they kind of released it, and they were done after that.
Oh, really?
It's some pretty badass tech death.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the guitar player, he's also throwing out one of his own projects.
Yeah, and I think the drummer drums for Necrotic Gore Beasts. What a slam band from Quebec too.
Necrotic.
Right. And you mentioned Donkey Kong Country. The music from that game is incredible. I actually listen to that music while I'm working during the day. I listen to Donkey Kong Country music because I can play in the background, and it kind of like calms me when I'm like stressed at work or whatever, or working from home here. So I've been listening to like crazy. I've been listening to Donkey Kong music. It sounds funny, but they all of a sudden, okay, so they're brutal, the violence, the gore, Bukkake on stage, and they come on stage, and all of a sudden there's this giant Donkey Kong costume.
Yeah, I got a YouTube video.
Yeah, this giant costume. this giant costume. I'd like to pull it up. I usually get permission before I play anything on the show, so I could pull it up without sound. Do you have the link there, Jay? You want to send it to me in the chat, in the Twitch chat or something?
Yeah, which chat you want?
Twitch, sure. Yeah, throw it in there. We'll pull it up for a second. And they do this huge instrumental section, instrumental playthrough of all these Donkey Kong songs.
Yeah, man.
Just like it blew.
So that's
my mind.
Live at Montebello. Looks like where's Donkey Kong in here?
Here, I'm just going to.
He's in. Hit up to like 4 minutes even.
4 minutes even. Okay, here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, you're watching with your mom? You said. Hold on, Jacob. and your whole family, who's all watching? Okay, warning.
Good family TV.
I think
the singer also cuts his face off and then peels the flesh off.
Right. Let's go to let's just go past that. It's not family viewing. Hold on. Even though I don't really usually care on this show, but here we go to 4 minutes.
Let's go right around there.
Oh, there's Donkey Kong. That is. There's Mario too. That is just. Awesome. Let's see if I can play a little. Oh, he's killing Mario.
Oh, Mario. And it's even Mario Day today, too. And you're playing that? Lowbrow.
All right. Sorry. I think I just lost some. I think we lost Jacob.
You might lose me, man. You can't kill Mario on Mario Day.
Oh,
It's Mario Day today.
March 10th.
Is Shigeru Motomoto's birthday or what? Or what is it?
No.
The day Mario came
10th,
out.
March 10th spells Mario. MAR10.
Ew.
Now you know.
Now I know. Okay, let's see. So the next thing I want to do is I was going through some social media here, and there's some stuff I want to pull up from here as well. I want you guys to comment on it. What's this? What is this? What's going on here? Why is there a GoPro attached to Goldberg or Stone Cold Steve Austin
figure?
Yeah,
that is a GoPro attached to Goldberg.
Yeah,
who was attached to a support beam.
Just to film one of your
because we used to jam in this basement, so that's kind of like the support beam for the house.
Okay.
And Goldberg was just kind of...
He's just the cameraman.
Yeah.
You can change his position, you know.
Okay, and this is something else I found. Forrest playing the ukulele. Do you play it? Are you actually do you play the ukulele quite a bit, or is this just you posing in a picture?
No, that was actually my grandfather's ukulele.
Oh.
That was the last time I went to visit them. I was just playing around with it while I was there.
Nice. That's awesome. I actually really love the comments on this one. You can't see them in the frame, but it says playing a little music. Little music. And then do Over the Rainbow. I like that. Do Over the Rainbow. Play some Killborn. I see in the comments there.
Actually.
Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty awesome. You should do I think that'd be a good video for us if you do like a ukulele Killborn cover. That'd be pretty entertaining video. And something, Matt, that I wanted to pull up from your social media here. This is so cool, so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hanging out with the Munchkin.
It's the cutest thing ever.
Kid is into it. Look at it. Look at it.
He loves it.
Ew.
Yeah. So, is that your son?
Oh, it's my daughter.
Oh, your daughter. I'm sorry. I apologize. I couldn't tell.
Don't worry about it, man. It's kind of hard to tell when they look like a potato.
I've got.
That's my little potato.
Aw, yeah. I've got a little girl on the way. Pretty soon here. little less than 2 months she'll be here. So
Nice, congrats, man.
thank you. What was that, Matt?
I was saying congrats and one hell of a change, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be taking a little hiatus from the show when she's first born, I'm sure. Anyway, actually this one, this next cover, you just posted this today, I think.
The baby shark.
So don't say what it is. No, did Jason hear you? I want Jason to guess what the song is.
I didn't hear him.
Perfect. Okay, so Jason, this is Matt doing a cover, and I want you to guess what the song is. I knew right away, so I want to see if you can get it.
Hang on, let me get my Shazam app open 1 sec.
Ah.
No.
I know what that. I hate you. Why did you make me do that?
Keep hitting the mic.
We're
Baby
really
shark.
fighting now.
Baby shark. Do, 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 do.
You actually made me think hard about it too. That's the worst part.
I see the steam.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, it's hard to get that wheel going sometimes. And you got going for that.
Get smoking.
and one more video I want to play of you actually just doing some shredding here, some Killborn, I think, actually. Yeah. Woo!
Man.
I can tell you're in the same room you are now. There's that skull again. That.
Oh no, man! Not even. That's in Sherbrooke.
Oh really? Oh really? Oh, you just happened. Did you move or?
I moved January.
Oh,
to,
okay.
Somewhere else in Quebec. There.
That's okay. Yeah, no worries. You don't have to say where you live. Don't tell us where you live. It's okay.
No, but the skeleton comes with me everywhere.
Everywhere you go.
It's actually a distant relative of his.
Right.
He has a really big head.
Right. Okay, so in terms of the interview, that's pretty much what I have for talking with you folks. I want to review a couple other bands at the end of the show, and I'd love for both of you to stick around to give your opinions on those, give your expert opinions on these other bands we're going to review. But before we do that, I want to give one last chance. Air quotes, I like that. I want to give one last chance for you guys to. I'm going to give you the floor and tell folks how to follow you. What's coming up next? Because you said you're working on music, and what is it like? What can people expect from Killborn in the near or distant future?
Probably have some guitar playthroughs coming up in the near future.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're in the early stages of writing. I mean, me and Matt got together for the first time over March break and shared some riffs. So we're starting. Stuff's moving just slowly.
Right.
If you want to find us, you can find us on Facebook. Facebook.com/Killborn.theband. You can follow us on Instagram, which is Killborn Official. You can follow us on YouTube, Killborn QC with a big Q like NyQuil. Bandcamp, Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff.
Awesome.
Here, drop some links. I already dropped your Spotify and Bandcamp earlier, but we'll drop Facebook for fun.
Yeah, it'll be in the. I think most of those links are also in the episode description too. So if you look in the episode description wherever you're watching this, you'll also see those links for Killborn as well in there. So we'll check that as well. So thanks again, gentlemen. Are you going to be able to stick around for some reviews?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's do this. Review. Time for some reviews. All right, yes, it's time for some reviews.
I was expecting Stingface that time, and I bet wrong. There we go.
All right, time for some reviews. First up on reviews, we're gonna check out a solo project. Well, not solo project. Sorry, there's actually more than one person playing, but it's helmed by Manuel Barbará. We're gonna listen to the track Moonrise. They have a guitar-based playthrough that we're gonna watch. Manuel Barbará. It's New Jersey's from New Jersey. They're releasing. He's releasing his debut album, Moonrise, this coming March 19th. Fun fact about Manuel Barbará, it's been his goal for some time to take his training as a classical composer and apply it to this style of modern metal that he loves so much. And to do so in a way that goes beyond the standard neoclassical metal thing. So classically trained. He's going to take that in influence in modern metal. Jay, I think you're going to love this one, by the way. And I also want to hear, not only are Forrest and Matt going to help us review this next song, I also want folks who are in the chat, those who are watching, let us know what you think of the band. You like the pointing? Thanks. Forrest is helping me point at all of you. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, let's pull this up. Manuel Barbará, and again, the song is Moonrise. It's a playthrough video, and the debut album again in Moonrise is coming out March 19th, so fairly soon. You won't have to wait that long to get your hands on it. Let's do this. Let's check it out. Let's do this. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna let this play for a bit. I've never had to do this before on a show, but I will be right back. So I'll let you guys listen to it for a bit, and I will be
doing the same thing you're doing.
What is this?
I have never done this before on a show. I'll be right back. All right. But I've listened to it before, so all right. All right, thoughts so far?
Dude's got some legit talent. That's pretty cool.
Jay, any thoughts? Is this up your alley?
Yeah, it is. I'm looking for a little more though.
Okay.
I was looking for vocals, but I don't think that's happening.
Yeah,
is it?
No,
I was starting to wonder if this was just him noodling away on the guitar, if there was going to be some vocals on it or not.
It's just instrumental. So I have an It's just instrumental. Yeah, I got an advanced copy of the album, and it's all instrumental. So
Okay.
It's all instrumental. Well, that's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I like instrumental stuff too. So
sure. But yeah, I had a chance to listen to the whole album, and I listened to the whole. It was great. I actually really enjoyed it. But
Nice.
there we go. There's something.
That's cool.
That's some gent, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah, total degent.
The gent.
He's quite the gentleman.
Can't have my coffee without my sugar.
So, I think we've
Yeah,
heard.
that's totally something I can put. Like you listen to Donkey Kong Country while you're working. I like to listen to instrumental metal while I'm working, and that's
Right.
totally something I would
Absolutely have that in the background. Yeah. I strongly
Yeah.
recommend checking out the album. The whole album is absolutely fantastic, and good for that. Like it's great. It's great to put on and have for ambiance, metal ambiance. It's really good for that.
Yeah, I would listen to that for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So
it's real groovy.
thumbs up from everybody. 2 metal horns up. Thumbs. Oh, it's thumbs sideways from
Oh,
Ford.
we got a new.
Thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs in the middle.
Too many scales, no vocals.
Right.
Yeah, you don't like instrumentals. Like that's
Well,
good
no,
for you.
I do like instrumentals.
But it's got to be the creme de la creme, though.
Yeah, and there was a lot of just scaling in there that can be very repetitive to me.
Gotcha.
That's just my opinion.
Gotcha. Yeah. No,
It's weird with instrumental. Like for me, like it can't just be some dude noodling on a guitar
Yeah,
for 5
exactly.
minutes and then another 5 minutes of noodling again. And there needs to be like something.
Layers.
If you don't
want
have
riff.
vocals, then the music has to stand up and replace those vocals.
Yeah,
That's
I want
fair.
riffs.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. And there wasn't the you didn't really hear the voice. Maybe there's that little bit that little part of the song kind of I don't know what do you call that? But the lead, yeah, that added a little bit of that, I'd say, a little bit of that, but I guess you need a little more. Yeah, that's a good point.
You want
Yeah,
some
I'd
good,
like to listen to
good
the
instrumental?
whatever they got coming.
Check out Alluvial.
Okay.
I've heard that name before.
Alluvial is super tasty. Oh man, is it Ola Englund? Or...
All right, and then Jacob in the chat said he enjoyed it, so he's just like, I enjoy this. Not overly enthusiastic, but just like I enjoy this, so that's good as well. So we're gonna check out another band here. Second and final band we're gonna check out on the review segment for tonight. The band is called Infernalizer, industrial metal.
These guys.
Jason knows already. I was wondering. Jason knows already.
Yeah, come on now, silly
course.
Wally.
Of course, you're gonna know. Hey.
Over on me.
No, I can't. So there's a new lyric video. So Infernalizer is a brand new creature conceived and brought to life by the creative mind of Claudio Ravenelli. Am I saying it right?
Ravenelli.
Ravenelli. He's Italian, so it probably is Ravenelli.
Known as the current vocalist of Italian death metal band Disarmonia Monday. Disarmonia Monday, that's one of Jay's favorites.
Incidentally, this track was #1 on the charts in Lithuania.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Well, look at that. So he's portraying his own take on the heavy metal genre, unleashes the debut album The Ugly Truth, now available as of February 26th. So it's already out, Rock Shock Records. Have you listened to the whole album, Jay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. I'd be surprised if I hadn't listened to the whole thing.
Okay, this is the first time this came across my ears. I got it from a publicist, so it sent to me from one of the publicists that emailed me. But I'm like,
Disharmonia Monday was tweeting it out for the last.
Okay.
While, so that's how I knew about it.
Fair enough. The video, though, the lyric video we're going to open up only has 744 views. So it's not for a band that's is well known. This project.
Well, Disharmonia Monday is not really known here, anyways.
That's true.
And they're a studio band. They've never toured either, so
that's true as well. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, Claudio and Ettore have their hands in a lot of things.
All right, so Forrest, this one will have vocals. Very different genre of metal, but I am curious to hear what you both think. This is very different than Killborn. We can say that right up front.
There's no comparison there.
No comparison, yeah. Infernalizer. So, Infernalizer, The Ugly Truth. Let's do this.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Yeah, maybe. Hold on.
Maybe start playing it.
There we go.
Inside your private circle of fears. How come the only sight you witness from your written right looks exactly like me? I call it. I'm afraid to your sense of repulsion, but I really don't care about the things you do. It's a steep road leading to your resurrection. As I cover your face with the ugly throat.
Okay, I don't want to influence your guys' opinions, but I have to say it's okay.
It's okay.
That's my vibe. That's my feel of it. It's okay. When the vocals get a little more harsher, I see some potential there. I like that, but the deep vocal isn't commanding as I would hope it to be. Like he's kind of this deep dark vocal, right? It needs to be a little more commanding. Yeah. Like a band that's maybe.
Which is kind of sad. So I agree with you. This didn't do a lot for me.
Right.
And I agree with like the vocals on it because Claudio is actually one of my favorite metal vocalists.
Right.
And I don't see that on this album, which I thought was kind of unfortunate.
He's doing something different here, Jay? You're the Disharmonia.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I mean, I know and love him for Disharmonia Monday.
Right.
Where all three of them do vocals. So it's Claudio, it's Ettore, and it's Speed Strid are the three guys in that band.
Right.
And they all do vocal work in there, and all three of them do great vocals in that band.
Right.
I mean, Claudio's in a bunch of other bands too, but yeah, for his first solo one, yeah.
I mean,
but it's just not my thing, right? So hey.
I'm thinking like great deep vocals, like something like Typo Negative. There's even a band that I don't know if they're kind of cheesy, but I like them, called Death Stars. They have a way better speaking. You know the band I'm talking about? A better kind of that speaky deep voice that he's trying to do. They can do a much better job of it. I don't think it's commanding enough the deep parts. When he starts kind of getting a little harsher, I like it better. The music is.
I like the instrumental parts.
He's great screams.
Okay, so Matt, you're a fan of the instrumental part of it.
I like how it comes in there, and that I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk, and it gives me that little bit of feel.
Oh, okay.
I'm even trying to play Cyberpunk
with the newborn. Yeah, it's got to be tough for the new daughter.
That and there's a lot of glitches with it.
Oh, right. I've heard about that. I've heard about that too.
Would you play some Disharmonia Monday to give it a little contrast if I gave you a link to something?
Could play a little bit. That part of the stream's probably going to get cut out though.
That's why I asked. So I totally get that.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're big enough where if I play some of their stuff, my video could get flagged.
So their video for Storm Ghost has 90,000 views from 2015.
Yeah, that's probably gonna get flagged.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, very.
It'd be a good contrast, so to see like some of the screams that he does in Monday versus the stuff he's doing on his own.
And I like this genre of metal. I like industrial metal. I'm definitely a fan of it. I like, obviously Rammstein comes to mind. Oomph, another German band. Oomph.
I wouldn't call. Is this what they call it? Like they call it themselves industrial metal? Because this doesn't sound industrial to me.
No? Okay, fair enough.
No.
Honestly, there's no genre here. It's their own take on the heavy metal genre. It's one of those cases where they don't want to have any kind of.
The tweet I see from DM says 80s influenced horror metal.
Oh, okay. 80s influenced horror metal. Okay. So for me, it's a thumbs down. I don't think I'd listen to this again. What do you guys think?
I'm
curious. I'd check more out.
Okay. All right.
It sounds like it's. You tell me his vocal range isn't stuck there, so it's like I want to check out some of the other
That's
stuff.
true. That's true. Well, Jason, you listen to the rest of the album. Is there anything else on there kind of...
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Like I said, I mean, like, I was very kind of just on this album, which is for me a letdown because I am a big fan of his. So.
Right. Very talented.
Say there's other stuff though, right?
Yeah. So the band I keep talking about, Disharmonia Monday. If you've never heard of them,
oh yeah, fantastic,
awesome. Yeah, so good. They do Swedish melodic metal better than the Swedes do. It's incredible.
Yeah, and they're Italian.
Like a couple of Italian guys, and then they got. I know, right? Like
yeah.
It's so good. They've got 4 or 5 albums out now. Their first album is called Nebularium, which is kind of prog metal. You guys might actually like that. It's not my thing, but I can see you guys digging it. But then they've got 4 albums after. They got 5 total. That's just like melodic speed metal. And it's so good. It's so good. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I have for reviews. I'm going to say thank you again, Forrest and Matt, for joining us tonight. I won't forget this interview.
Thanks for having us.
Like the last one.
Say that now.
Once we get to episode like 1000 or something, I'll be like, oh yeah, right. Did I interview you guys? I'll reach out to you guys again and I'll be like, hey.
Oh, so he's already planning on not interviewing another 900 and some shows.
That's a long time.
Wow.
No, I'll have to interview.
I think you guys should be on much sooner than that.
I'll have to interview you once a year just so I remember. I just first I get a refresher. No, but this was a lot of fun, honestly. And just joking aside, this was a lot of fun having you guys on. Finally, getting a chance to actually drill into things and talk to you for a while, not just a silly phone interview. This was a lot more fun. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming on tonight. Thanks everyone who tuned in, who's watching the show either now or after the fact. I'm going to talk about some upcoming shows, but other than that, Forrest and Matt, I can let you gentlemen go. Thanks so much for joining us on tonight's live show.
Thanks for having us. It was pretty fucking great.
Thanks, man.
It was good talking to you.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
All right, so for some upcoming shows on the Wicked Wally webcast, here, let's turn some tunes on while I read off the list. There we go. What are we listening to? All right. So upcoming shows on the Wicked Wally webcast. Next Wednesday, March 17th. Same Wicked time, same Wicked channel. 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Episode number 21, I See Aura. Interview with I See Aura, Southern Ontario trio that combine the aggressive sounds of gent, or degent as my co-host likes to say. Degent.
There's a D there. Come on, pronounce it.
With modern stylings of alternative metal. Montana is going to be joining me for that show. And also the lead of that band, bass player and vocalist, is a natural bodybuilder. So I kind of want to dig into that a little bit because I'm interested in fitness and all that stuff too. So maybe be able to talk about that a little bit later in that show. I'll be a good show I'll be interested in that one. Wednesday, March 24th, the following Wednesday, episode number 22, No Hope for the Lost. Interview with Medicine Hat, Alberta's genre-bending modern metal duo, No Hope for the Lost. Vito will be back with me finally. It's been a while. I have Vito co-hosting with me on that show. They're a pretty incredible band. I think they're lesser known, but I just like to highlight whoever I like. So it's less about who's popular and who I think deserves to be highlighted. Following Wednesday, March 31st, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Episode number 23, Let's Get High with Phantom High. We interview frontwoman Peril of Toronto's industrial nu metal act, Phantom High, and Montana will be joining me for that show. And
follow. Cool. I dig them. They're kind of interesting.
Yeah, they grow on you, don't they? You listen to more, like the first single, I wasn't sure, and then I checked out their most recent album, and I just they're awesome, they're incredible, and really cool aesthetic. Lots to talk about on that episode for sure. They wear masks and stuff. Anyway, following that is episode number 24, Get Ruined with Toxic Ruin. We interview Wisconsin's leaders in modern thrash metal, Toxic Ruin, fresh off their signing label. They're signing with M Theory Audio. Guest host is TBD on that one. We haven't decided it yet. And then following that, Wednesday, April 14th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, the following Wednesday, interview with episode number 25, New Level Brewing Co. A whole new level is going to be the title of that episode. We interview Drew Ross, and actually maybe someone else will be joining as well from the brewery, but definitely Drew Ross of Calgary's own heavy metal themed brewery, New Level Brewing Co. Guest host TBD. Actually, I was going to ask my co-host who knows the most about beer and the brewing process. That's going to have to be who I have on the show in the future.
I'm not sure. Who do you think? Do you think Vito? Maybe
either you or Vito. Maybe Vito.
I don't know if I drink that much beer.
Right. You're more of a rum guy, right?
I'm totally screwed with you. Yeah, you should probably have me on that one.
Oh, seriously?
I'll just come out and say it. Yeah.
Okay.
That you should probably do. Yeah.
Okay.
What's got two thumbs and likes beer?
Okay.
This guy.
And so do you also know a bit about the process, the brewing process as well, or?
I know enough to sound like I'm talking about,
Perfect.
or know what I'm talking about, without actually knowing what I'm talking about.
Perfect. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Don't actually know what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's all we need.
Hey, I know what ingredients go into beer. Does
good.
That count?
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely counts. And different styles of beer. Actually, what I want to do for that episode, I think it'd be a lot of fun, is I'm going to ask Drew. We'll see if he agrees to this or not. I'm saying this live on the air. But I want to see if we could do a taste testing. I think that would be fun.
I'm totally going to go buy a whole bunch of their beer and drink it while we're doing the show.
Well,
if I fall out of my chair by the end of the show, then so be it.
I'll reach out to him. We might get some free beer out of it, so we'll see.
I'm not worried about free beer. I'll buy their beer. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, that's everything. That's it, folks. The show is coming to an end here. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is make sure you tune in next week. Same wicked time, same wicked channel. This is Wally, NJ, that way, NJ, signing out.
Wally. Oh, other way.
I did the same thing. All right. Take care. Have a great night.